Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's the business, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Evelyn Lozada and her announcement to E! News about her leaving Basketball Wives after 9 seasons. Not a bitch on the lead because she can't take the heat. Ain't that some shit? Oh, after a couple of seasons of throwing drinks, throwing plates, throwing wine bottles, throwing bamboo sticks, constantly using the N-word, constantly calling other women ugly, constantly being judgmental over other women's fashions, using her abuser as a way to try to bring down another black woman, but then turn around and use her abuser as a crutch to say that someone was using her quote-unquote abuser against her when she used her abuser for some tea and some shade, okay? After all of that stuff, after being the bad girl of VH1 for most of the time that she was on VH1, now she decides that it's the best idea for her to leave the show that's been giving her her checks for the last couple of years. The only way we ever knew her was this show. And now she wants to give it up after the colorism allegations, because that's really the reason why she wants to leave, but that's a whole nother story. Let's get into an article that I have here from eonline.com, where she talks to I think his name was Justin Sylvester, I believe. She talks to him about leaving the show and how relieved her family was when she realized that she was going to leave the show. Let's get into the article, and after I read the article, I'm going to give you my opinion and then you leave yours below. So let's get into the article. Basketball Wives OG member Evelyn Lozada officially announced her exit from the hit VH1 reality series during an exclusive interview with E! News Just a Sip podcast on June the 2nd. "I am no longer going to do Basketball Wives," Lozada shared with host Justin Sylvester today. "I think that it's time for me to open up the universe to do other things." Bitch, what other things are you gonna do? Because don't nobody want to work with no colorist ass bitch. No one. While Lozada admitted that it was a hard decision to walk away after 9 seasons, in the end, it came down to the heavy toll she felt during the series. "It's not the most positive energy," Lozada explained, citing a difficult last few seasons. "Now I have a conscience about what I say and what I do and what my kids are going to see." So you're just now getting a conscience about what you say and what you do because your kids are going to see after all this time. So you didn't have a conscience the first season when you were throwing drinks in the bitch face about talking about your daughter and all this other stuff. Girl, okay. Even Lozada's family felt relief with her leaving Wives. "It's time. It's been time," she summed up. Lozada previously took off time from Wives to focus on an own docuseries, Living Lozada, before returning full-time in 2017. "Going from OWN and going back to Basketball Wives, I was so far removed from this type of dynamic with the cast," Lozada confessed. "I did feel like I took a few steps backwards." Lozada was engaged to an NBA player, Antoine Walker, before parting ways in 2009. She was also briefly married to football star Chad Johnson in 2012 and counts Rob Kardashian as a close friend. Basketball Wives Season 8 concluded with an explosive argument during which OG claimed Lozada's ex-husband, Johnson, romantically pursued her. Lozada later filed a defamation lawsuit against her in 2019. Season 9 came with its own set of headaches due to filming during the coronavirus epidemic. "It was such a short season, but it was stressful," Lozada continued. "And don't expect the jury designer to return to Wives anytime soon. I want to take all my energy out of it," she stated. Instead, she has her sights set on another series, perhaps even The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. "That's the only one I would probably do." She thinks that she's well equipped to do The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Girl, bye! Andy would never touch you, bitch. Lozada previously told E! News that she was emotionally connected to Wives. "I was the first person that Shawnee O'Neal called to do this show," she reminisced in 2017 after returning to the franchise. Yet Lozada hinted at her exit in March of 2021. "I want the show to be able to evolve with us because I feel a lot of us have evolved," the mother of the two explained on the Wendy Williams show. "Yeah, we have those petty moments, but I want to be able to showcase different things and not just those big moments. I'm hoping that that happens." Watch the Just the Sip podcast interview above for more of what Lozada will be up to following her Basketball Wives exit. Now that was the article that I had from eonline.com, where she spoke to Justin Sylvester on the Just the Sip podcast about her exit from Basketball Wives after 9 seasons. Now here's what Scott by Nature TV has to say. Bitch, please, okay? Bitch, please, because all of y'all say that y'all not gonna come back to the show, and you always come back. First of all, what do you have going on right now? Nothing. Okay. What kind of products do you have out? Nothing. Okay. Do you have a song out? No. Do you have some acting chops? No. Do you have a fitness line or something? No. You have nothing going on. Okay. So what is the real reason why you left the show? You're talking about you were so far removed from this cast. What really kills me with bitches like you is that y'all get on this show, you show your ass, and then when you don't get the reaction that you thought that you were gonna get, you want to talk about the show like a dog when you leave. It's the same shit that Drea does all the time. Y'all come on this show, y'all show y'all ass, your natural black ass, for a check, and when you leave the show, you want to act like you're above it, but you're not. So you can really shut the fuck up, okay? You really left this show because you were being called a colorist, and that's exactly what you bitches do. When y'all get this backlash and shit, y'all either want to cancel the show or you want to leave the show, and then you want to act like you so positive and you want to act like you doing all this other shit. You did the same thing when you was on Basketball Wives the first time, when you was throwing bottles and throwing drinks and doing all this other stupid ass shit that you were doing. Then you went on the Young and Fix My Life after you and Chad got into the headbutt match, and then you wanted to act like you was this changed woman, and then you got your own show on the Oprah Winfrey Network and all this other stuff that got canceled because it was a flop. Then you brought your ass back to Basketball Wives doing the same shit that you were doing before you left. So you are not as evolved as you want to say you are. Bitch, you the same bitch, okay? You the same bitch that you always have been, and you can go somewhere and sit the fuck down, okay? So, please, I'm not trying to hear nothing you got to say. The only reason why you left this show is because of the fact that you were being looked at as a racist and as a colorist and as an elitist and whatever else list that you were, okay? You did not want to give OG an apology. You treated that girl like shit the same way you treated Cece like shit. You were so far removed from this type of cast, but you brought your ass back doing the same shit you've been doing when you was on a cast like this. So you wasn't that far removed, bitch. What you're trying to do is you're trying to save face. Because after season 8, people really wasn't rocking with you no more, and you want to jump off this sinking ship because you already know that season 9 showed the worst ratings in Basketball Wives history. Y'all got all the way down to about 300,000 viewers. And that's why your ass is leaving Shawnee in the dust. Now, what is Shawnee going to do now with the cast now that you're gone? Who is she going to use? Is Shawnee going to leave the cast too? Or is she gonna leave the cast too and just be a producer in the background? Because what does she have now? Because Tammy's gone. Evelyn's gone. Now, what does she have now? How's this show going to continue to progress now that Evelyn is gone? Now that she doesn't have a sidekick. What's going to happen now? I'm just trying to understand. What's going to happen now, bitch? Okay? Evelyn, you may have everybody else food, but bitch, you ain't got me food, okay? That's what I want you to understand, bitch. You ain't got me food. I've been on to your ass from the very motherfucking beginning. I've been on to you, and I know what you about, and I know what you do. Have several seats, bitch, okay? Because I see you for your works, bitch. I see you for your works, and I see exactly what you do. Go somewhere and sit down, ho. That's how I feel about it. Go somewhere and sit down because you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I've been calling you out for your shit for the longest, and then everybody want to get mad at me for calling you out, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. You ain't shit, okay? And you ain't never gonna be shit, okay? Because this show was what made you. And now that you're not on the show no more, you won't be relevant no more. You probably won't even hear me say your name no more, unless me and Terrence decide to go live later on tonight and talk about it. Because I really want to go live with Terrence to talk about this shit. But with all that being said, fuck Evelyn, okay? And really fuck Basketball Wives, honey. Because I'm at this place where they pissed me off so bad last season with the shit that they did in such a short time that I don't want to review this fucking show at this point. Now, I tried to review it this season because, of course, it gives me the coin. I know that everybody wants me to review the show, all this other stuff. But at this point, am I really... Is it really about the money? Is the money more important than what my mind really says and what my heart says? Because fuck Basketball Wives. And fuck everybody that's on it. Like, fuck Evelyn. Fuck Shawnee. Fuck Malaysia. Fuck Phoebe. Fuck Kristen. Fuck Jackie. Yes, Jackie. Fuck them. I ain't got nothing for them. Evelyn, bye. Bye, bitch. Don't try, and then you want to sit up here and say you think that you can do the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Girl, get real. They would never have you on that show. They would never touch you. You are not a Garcelle, bitch. They would never touch you. They would never have you on a platform. Period. What make you think you good enough for that show? I'm just so positive, and I want to drain all of this basketball wives stuff out of my system. Girl, bye. Bye. Who do you think you fooling, bitch? You ain't fooling nobody. You definitely not fooling me. So please have a seat, Evelyn, okay? Like I said, you only left the show simply because of the fact that you already know that you got called a colorist. That's what you were marketed as. That's what you were deemed as a colorist and as a racist. And as a bully, okay? And that's why you want to leave, so you can clean up your fucking image. Your image can't be cleaned up no more than it already has been. It ain't cleaned up, and it will never be cleaned up at the end of the day. So what you can do is have several seats, because don't nobody give a fuck about you leaving the show. Don't nobody even care about the show, because they're not watching. They're watching our reviews on the show, but they're not watching the show. So bitch, have a seat, okay? Have a seat. Have a seat. Because you done been baptized and stuff and all this other stuff. You do everything you can when it's convenient to you and how you look and how you've been presented on TV. But bitch, I'm telling you, you ain't fooling not a soul over here. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you, you ain't fooling not a soul over here, because I see you for what you works. I see you for your works, bitch. I see you for your works, and you ain't fooling me, period, okay? That's just what it is, okay? I ain't got time, period. So with that being said, I'm going to talk to Terrence, and I'm going to see if me, him, and Josiah can go live and discuss this later on today. I don't give a damn whose channel it's on, whether it's on my channel, Terrence's channel, Josiah's channel. I don't care. If y'all want us to do that, then let me know. But I'm going to talk to Terrence. I'm going to text Terrence a little bit later, and I'm going to ask him if he want to do it. But with that being said, you guys, this is my Yes for the Mess. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Do whatever you see fit. And be sure to follow me on all social media. My Twitter and Instagram will be below on this video. And I'm out here, y'all. To my next video. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.